Hey everyone, today I'll be unboxing the Jabra Evolve 75, one of the industry-leading headsets for either open office environment or if you're in the case of the pandemic situation, working from home with children or other background noises. So my company was able to sponsor this for me since I have taken on a completely remote role, and this will be really great for my constant phone calls and meetings I'm in all day. So I'll be testing it out very thoroughly in my full review. So if you aren't ready, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But this particular version I have here is MS, which stands for Microsoft. So it has already drivers built in to work seamlessly with Microsoft applications such as Microsoft Teams. But that's not to say that it won't work with other online video conferencing services like Zoom. But I'll be testing that again in my full review. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the unboxing. It's very straightforward, very simple box. In the interior of the lid, there's actually a diagram with a couple features pointed out, and I'll be discussing that a little bit later in this video as well, of this particular headset. And actually, if you zoom in right here, you can see why this is the Microsoft edition. It specifically calls out Microsoft Teams. This headset was actually released back in 2017, but they've made a couple small updates since then that really keeps it at the forefront of the industry. But continuing on with the unboxing, the only other paperwork in here is this very thick booklet of warnings and declarations. It's not an instruction booklet. If you're interested in a further written instruction booklet, you will have to go onto Jabra's website. The link is found on the interior of the cardboard box once again. So then that just leaves us with the carrying case with the headset inside. Of course, the first thing I noticed is this really ugly sticker about how you can access some free concentration music also on their website. Don't worry, those stickers is very easily removable though, but I just think they could have done a little bit better placement. But otherwise, the carrying case is pretty nice. It's one of those semi-rigid cases. No handle to be found here though, but at least it does come with dual zippers. So inside on the left, tucked away, is actually the USB charging cable in its black and orange schematic. Unfortunately, as a headset from 2017, the connection is micro USB and not the latest USB Type-C. And the Bluetooth dongle that goes into your computer is also a full-size USB-A port. But the nice thing about this one is that it actually has a little LED indicator that will change color based on the connection and whether or not you'll be muted. And I'll be displaying that in further detail again in the review video. But now for the star of the show, the actual headset here. It's kind of strange that you have to place it in this manner in order for it to fit into the carrying case. The mic arm is actually on the right ear cup, so it's actually backwards when you take it right out of the case, but not a big deal. But just quickly running through the key features, design, and buttons on this. This is just a first look. Overall, it's very lightweight. It's meant to stay on your head comfortably for a typical 8-hour day. It has a rubber headband, and it's also, of course, extendable to fit a variety of head sizes. The ear cups, or rather the ear pads, I should say, because these are on-ear headphones, are pretty soft. They're not memory foam, but they're very plush, and they actually tilt a little bit, as you can see here, angle it a little bit to help contour towards your ears a little bit better. On the left earpiece, you'll find the ANC, active noise cancellation, on-off button towards the bottom. And then the only other button on the left earpiece is the one in the center here, which is called Listen In mode, which will allow you to listen to, of course, your ambient surroundings. You can quickly turn that on if you want to have a quick conversation with somebody next to you, and then turn it off once you have to get right back into listening what's on your headset. The right earpiece also has the same layout, but it's for controlling a series of other things. I call it the multifunction button. It controls playback, pickup, drop phone calls, as well as switching between multiple devices, and I'll get more into that in the full review. And this other mystery button here at the top, I call it mystery because it's actually not found on the diagram inside the box, but this is actually just for quickly muting your microphone, and that's just one of the ways you can do it. Another way you can do it is actually lifting up on the microphone arm. Moving towards the bottom of the right ear cup, you have the micro USB charging port, as well as the on-off switch and on Bluetooth pairing when you push it to the very top. And there are plenty of indicators on both sides to indicate when it's charging, as well as when it's on, when it's Bluetooth paired. And then you have your volume controls flanking the upper and bottom of the multi-function button. And the last thing I'll briefly talk about is this microphone boom arm, which only turns one way, so you can only have it on your right side. But the microphone is at the very tip, so it's meant to be as close to your mouth as possible to also eliminate any pickup of background noises. And the nice thing about the design is that when you're not using it, you can retract it back and it will actually magnetically hold its place against the headband like so. But that will do it for this unboxing first look video. Definitely subscribe if you want to see my full review. I'll be testing this day in, day out as my daily headset for work, showcasing that very cool busy light and any other findings in my full review.